Game's final. They have some work to do as Mokoena strides forward. Picked up by Mabwe. Mokoena again. Oh, lovely little touch. Oh, Purcell's well positioned.
That's the numbers I'm talking about. Is when you have 5 in the attacking third, they can afford these kind of passes in short spaces like that. And of course, they've got the ability to do so.
But Spillers dispossessed. Sipumbule. Ralani. Another offside call.
Out of the lot. Let's watch this now. Slightest of delays.
Delayed the release.
Yeah. Now trying to work it out. Who's more likely to replace in that center of defense? I know Tolane is more of a wing back on the left-hand side. Maybe he can be dropped a little bit further back where he has played as a left full back in the past at Chipa. Then maybe drop Marco a bit more central.
Denison Younger receives from Vana. It's given away. Kapinga seizes upon it. Matobi Vana again. Mabwe. Through from Kulise. Another big opportunity. And it's in the back of the net. Despite a touch from Punshani. Well, what a pass. And Mkulise didn't make the most of an earlier ball in behind. This time he sticks it away.
If you talk football intelligence from the young man, in the way that he positions himself so perfectly in between the two central defenders, I mean, it's unlike the Orlando Pirates defense to be beaten by one ball that's straight down the line, and yet it's his run that actually caught them flat-footed. You're going to give to the youngsters credit in the way he positions himself. Now, let's look at it. Could Bojan have done anything there? No, he wanted to hold it with both hands. That ball was straying away from him, so a one-hand flick could have done the trick. Two hands doesn't do the trick in such a situation. But the passer of the ball.
The pass from Lebong Mabwe. Exceptional.
And unfortunately, as a goalkeeper, you don't have too much time. Some of these things has got to be natural. There's no time to think about what's the best technique to do. You just react to it.
So it's Mamelodi Sundows to draw first blood, and they do it 10 v 10.
In the box, just about every time that there's a ball played from the white players or areas.
Orlando Pirates launch an effort through Motsoi.
Spotted him out, and that wasn't a better attempt at all. He must have had taken a look at him. He was already going down.
Big opportunity here for Orlando Pirates, squared by Evan Gar. And then a race to get there first. It's Denison Younger who wins it against Hotto. Now ball stolen again in a dangerous area. Kulise unselfishly setting up Kapinga. Oh, eventually gets off a shot, but by that time, Orlando Pirates defenders had recovered.
The numbers, it's a numbers game. Who is in the box, who's available? He didn't need to be able to turn around, which was the more likely leg for him to finish with.
Modiba stabbed this to Malula, who's returned it to him brilliantly. Oh, it's too easy. Grant Kakana will bag one. That was well worked.
That was once again a numbers game in that space. Look at the rushing of the blue shirts. There were Paris defenders.
See many more at the World Cup when it commences in 8 days' time. We're getting our last taste of domestic football in South Africa, and that's a glorious goal.
We're there, or defending players, should I say, but they didn't equal the number.
Superbly well positioned. As a Bule can't shake off the challenge of Miguel Tim. Here's Kapinga. It could be another, and it is. Oh my goodness. Cassius Malula, you just cannot keep him quiet.
Where do you find him? Exactly in that 6-yard box. Every time there's a move happening just about everywhere, as long as there's a watcher, he's going to get in, something to build up. I told you earlier that as well, with the number of players in the attack, just about every time Sundows are making an attacking move, they make it easy for them to... You see, that should have been a perfect, easy clearance away, but alongside one, immediately win the ball back because they've got numbers.
Another opportunity for Sundows. Malula! How good is he? How good is this young man? Cassius Malula with a glorious goal from distance.
It's the type of goals where there's no need for power. That he passed from that range. It takes a very special player to be able to measure the curl of the ball from that range and still beat the goalkeeper of Bojani's caliber. Time to think, there were too many options where he could either have played it to the runner, that is Temba's run, but because there was no pressure on him, he decided to pick the spot.
Yeah, curled it around the defender, directly in front of him, make it like very difficult for Botsanis. It's a lovely touch from Tembazani as well. An extravagant assist.
And then the problem with the defense of Paris, look at them backing up here. Once he picks up the ball, nobody's attacking him. They're giving him the space.